Alright, what is going on everybody, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we'll be doing a best settings video slash best class setup slash profile show. Go over my stats, my weapon, my settings, and all things like that. So let's get into it. First we'll start with the options here. We'll go over these a little quick, but look inversion, you want to play with that disabled unless you want to play inverted, which I don't recommend. Will make the game harder for you. There was one pro, Aches, he played with it inverted, but I mean I wouldn't recommend it. Vibration is enabled, but I actually use disabled. I would use disabled. I have it turned off on my controller, so yeah. And then stick layout, I use default. I don't think there's anything good. I wouldn't try anything else. Default's the best. You want to keep your moving on your left stick and you're aiming on your right. And then button layout, I play tactical. I also play with, I have button stuff. I have triggers on the back. I have a PS5 Elite, whatever they're called. I don't know the actual name for them. But tactical and default's the only two I ever see play. Never seen lefty played. And I also shoot my top triggers and off the bumpers. Excuse me. Yeah, default, I would recommend default or tactical, nothing else. Look sensitivity, I play 6 or 7. I change it all the time, literally every game. The only other option I would try when you're sniping, I would go just like 14, 13, the 10 to 14 for sniping, 6 to 7, 8, maybe when you're AR SMG. Then target aim assist, you need to have this enabled. This is probably the most important setting on here. If you don't have aim assist on, you're not going to be able to get a kill. So yeah. And then we also have the player name and indicator. I have full name on, that's what I like. And then I'm not colorblind, so I have that off. And then audio settings, I have everything about mid. I don't like it blaring so I have speakers, so it's pretty loud, so I don't worry about that. Then graphic settings, safe area, you want to have these zoomed all the way out. It's the closest thing you have to FOV, so you don't take advantage of it. Brightness, I have it halfway. I don't like changing my brightness usually. My monitor, I can adjust stuff if I need to. And then these two, nothing you need to worry about whatsoever. So yeah, and that's all for the settings. So we'll get into a create a class. I'll give you my top 5. I'll just give you all 5 of my classes. This is my DSR class. And if you didn't know, you could go and get all these DLC camos for free just by going to the PlayStation Store. So yeah, on the DSR, for what I have unlocked, I use Ballista, Fast Mags, and FMJ. But if you have it, I would definitely recommend using the laser sight. Then I use the B23R. And then I use the gunfighter, then I use Simtexes, and then this is really important for your perk too. Make sure you have toughness. You need that less flinch. And then other than that, the lightweight doesn't really matter. There's other options. I like dexterity. These two are my favorite, but I wouldn't recommend trying anything else. Maybe flak if you really want to, but these are 2 of my favorite. Then SMG, I did use this to start the game a lot because I didn't have the MSMC, which I use the same perk setup, Simtex. For this, I like the suppressor, the foregrip, and the stock. The stock gives you that sway speed back and forth. This gives you less recoil when you're aiming down sights, and the suppressor, just no radar, reduced muzzle flash. Slightly less range, but it makes it worth it. And then next we'll get into maybe the best gun, which if you haven't seen, go watch one of my recent videos. This gun is absolutely crazy. No recoil, easy kill, quick fire rate. It's insane. I use the reflex, which you can get away without using reflex, which I might do for the laser side. I don't know yet. I use a suppressor, and then I use the stock, which you can use the foregrip if you don't like the stock, but I like the stock for the strafe speed. Again, I use the B23R. Probably the best pistol to use. There's no real reason to use anything else. I use primary gunfighter. I don't use anything else here. I use Simtex. I do run. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I use no tactical, and then I use dexterity just like normal. Toughness, I told you, is so important. You literally would not move. If I have a clip somewhere, I would put it in, but it's actually crazy. And then lightweight is my perk 1. I like to be quick. I don't like to take forever to start running or need to take forever. And then this gun is one of my actual less used guns. That ain't my favorite, but it's really good, which will probably be replaced by the Scar H when I unlock it, which I'm just waiting to right now. I use the suppressor. I love the suppressors on this game. If you haven't, you need to try them. I use the scope, which I'm actually going to put laser sight on. And I use fast mags. All 3 are really good. Now let's add a camo here. We'll put on the Benjamins. And then I use the B23R should be on your ever class. That or the executioner. I wouldn't recommend using anything else. Simtexes, frags, combat axe, whatever you prefer. There's nothing you have to use. And then my final class is maybe my favorite, probably my favorite, the MSMC. Yeah, it is absolutely insane, just like it was back in the day. I use the laser sight, suppressor, and foregrip, which I may change the foregrip for a stock once I get it, but I'm not sure yet. I got to get high enough level. Then again, I'm using the B23R. nothing changed there. Which this dragon camo is sexy. If you haven't used it, if you have PlayStation and you have this and you didn't go get the free DLC, go do it now. These camos are amazing. Weaponized 115, dragon, afterlife, everything like that. Benjamin's, anything. Then again, I use Simtex, dexterity, toughness, and lightweight. I cannot preach enough. Toughness is the best perk in the game. Make sure you're using it. I'm going to do it for my 5 classes, in which I will say I'll probably remove the MP7 for the Scar, and then I'll probably make room for the Ballista once I get it. But yeah. And then score streaks, I use UAV. Oh my god. Sorry, it's late at night when I'm recording this. I'm tired. Lightning Strike and Stealth Chopper. These are the 3, just what I like to use. There's other stuff to use. VTOL, I just now got VTOL actually, so I might start using it. But yeah. Let's get into my emblems here. We'll get into my emblem editor, which I think this is my favorite emblem. This Batman emblem is insane. I have this anime thing. This is just something random. I don't even know. This, I actually have no idea where this is from, or this. I know this is an anime. Maybe Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know. Let me know in the comment down below who this is. And I know this is a Pokemon, maybe. I don't know. Not really up to date. The Batman's sick. I use this one. I think Anarchy is really cool. This one's pretty cool. It just looks really clean with the Batman logo. Then I have my clan tag is live. If you're seeing this on YouTube, I'm actually probably streaming live on Twitch in the afternoon sometime. I do have a full-time job, a fiance, and I go to school full-time. I'm online, so I stream when I can, but it's not always as often as I'd like to. And my combat record, I'm level 37 right now. I haven't played as much as I like. These are my stats. I have 11, 63 kills, 20 wins, a 1.9 KD. Don't look at the win-loss. I quit out of games most of the time. Yeah, but I think 1.19 is not bad for considering I snipe a lot. And then combat, my most kills is on the M27. My most game mode is Domination with Team Deathmatch. Domination, probably my favorite game mode, lasts the longest. I have a couple Mercilesses. I've been on a 10 skill streak, but that's the highest I've been on apparently. Doing a few Fury kills. My most used weapon is actually by 1 kill is the M27. Like I cannot explain how good this gun is. If you haven't used it, go use it. I have a 1.5 KDA with it, so yeah, you definitely need to try that gun out. It is insane. Equipment, I have 781 Simtexes used on 22 kills. Not that good. I have 83 UAVs used, 20 lightning strikes, and 10 stealth choppers. Yeah, those are what I use, and then I showed you my emblems. Okay, I think that's all. So that'll do it all for this video. Make sure to comment down below your favorite. Let's say your favorite Call of Duty. Do you like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 more? And then leave a like, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.